Today, Rocky Mountain News, Denver, Colorado, 150 years old, last paper today. Here's part of the message from the paper's editors: to have reached this day the final edition of the Rocky Mountain News just 55 days shy of its 150th birthday is painful. We will scatter, and all that will be left are the stories we have told, captioned on microfilm or in digital archives, devices unimaginable on those first days. But what was present in the paper then and has remained to this day is a belief in this community and the people who make it what it has become and what it will be. We part in sorrow because we know so much lies ahead that will be worth telling, and we will not be there to do so. Here are some of the other big papers in trouble, Michelle: the Inquirer and Daily News in Philadelphia, the Chicago Tribune, the Minneapolis Star-Tribune, and perhaps the San Francisco Chronicle, with leaving San Francisco with no daily newspaper. Did you ever see you'd see this day, Michelle, when major cities would be without a daily like San Francisco?
Never thought I would see this day. I find it incredibly sad. I don't know what this means for the future of media. There's something I really enjoy about holding on to my newspapers and reading them every single day. With this, the advent of the Twittering and the email and people reading their newspapers online, it means something new for media. But I really am somebody who is always going to want to hold on to a real book and a real newspaper and read them page by page on a daily basis.
Perry, you're a young guy. I'm an old guy. I've been in the newspaper business nearly all of my adult life. The thought of a major American city like San Francisco and several other cities in danger of losing their newspapers is almost unimaginable to me. You work for the Washington Post. Tell us what happens in your mind when a city loses a daily newspaper. What happens to politics? What happens to the community?
I mean, my biggest worry, and I think Lynn Down, who used to be the editor of the Washington Post, has spoken about this a lot, is the biggest worry is that the newspapers that do investigations, that really look into, corruption and scandals and sort of influence peddling with governments and really are watchdogs. If you don't have the kind of big newspaper, you're going to lose some of that, is my biggest concern. I mean, the one positive that we're seeing, in general, the things that are happening in the newspaper industry are happening because the internet is sort of expanding and sort of taking up advertising. You do have more access to information than ever before, so that's the one benefit of this. But I'm worried at times the information you're getting is not the kind of journalism that's sort of accountable, holds politics accountable than it was 10 years ago.
You're right. Michelle Bernard, Perry Bacon, thanks very much.